Hello everyone and welcome to the next PlayStation State of Play. It has been a bit of a while. I'm ready to see what PlayStation has to serve me. Hopefully that includes a Wolverine trailer. That'd be nice. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've heard anything from Insomniac. A Wolverine trailer would be great. Anything from Intergalactic would be great. If Cory Barlog would like to let us know what he's been working on for the last half a decade, since he didn't direct Ragnarok, that would be great, because he spun off a separate team in Santa Monica to do something else. This is Saros. This is the new game from Housemarque. They did Returnal, and Saros is their new thing with Rahul Kohli, who I think is an excellent actor, so I'm very interested in seeing what he does here.
Time stretches and tears.
Scan for Soltari signals.
Signal corrupted. Approximating.
Cool, we're going straight in. They mentioned...
Is that the thing from the ridge?
Confirmed.
They mentioned that we'd get a 5-minute gameplay demo, but I kind of just assumed it would be the end. But it looks like they're starting with it.
Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we are thrilled to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on PS5.
Wonder if we'll get a release
Saros
date.
builds on Returnal's award-winning action and tells the emotional and haunting story of Arjun Devraz's drive for answers on the shape-shifting planet of Carcosa.
Oh wow, yeah, that is very Returnal. Immediately, that is very Returnal.
Here we show off one of our exciting combat features, the Soltari Shield. By holding R1, you can defend yourself and absorb projectiles. By absorbing projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power weapon. By holding the adaptive trigger on L2, you'll be able to destroy enemies using Eclipse-driven weaponry.
I love how they have to say adaptive trigger, not just trigger. Gotta remind people of the unique branding for special trigger features.
Soltari holocache detected.
Mark it on the map.
Here is a Soltari hololog, where you can learn more about lost Carcosa.
I'll try to forget.
Hold up for me. I will find you. I promise.
Like, bit of platforming. I can't remember if they mentioned in the original reveal, I don't think they did, whether this is a roguelike in the same way that Returnal was. Like, its gameplay is obviously building very heavily on what Returnal had. But I don't know if the actual game itself is following that roguelike formula, or if it's... I mean, they said it's an ever-shifting planet, so I'm going to assume that probably means it is a roguelike, and that's their excuse for the world changing every time.
Second Chance is part of our permanent progression systems, which means you will always come
Right,
back
permanent
stronger.
progression, so it's a roguelite, not roguelike. There was a little bit of progression, like a tiny, you could unlock shortcuts and stuff in Returnal, but there wasn't, a ton of permanent progression stuff you could do. But I'm guessing there'll be a good bit more of that here. That is a creepy looking motherfucker.
The sun is forever.
We hope you loved that first look at gameplay.
Yeah, it was
We're
pretty
looking
cool.
forward to revealing more on our mysterious and moving story and our amazing ensemble cast of NPCs in the coming months. Next year is when you'll be able to play
so
Saros
no
on
date yet.
PS5 and enhanced for
Just
PS5 Pro.
2026.
Thanks for watching. We can't wait to share more from all of the team working on Saros.
Am I crazy, or did he look like he was a robot there? The way bro was talking and like barely emoting at all. That came off as very robotic to me. Very cool logo. Oh, are you going to give us a date after all? No, okay. I thought maybe it was about to fade into a date. Okay, so if they're not giving a date, never mind. I'm just going to shut the fuck up right now. I was about to say, if they're not giving a date, that means it's definitely not first quarter. And then they gave a date, but it was first quarter. Good stuff. March 20th. Okay. Okay. Good thing it's not February. February is already filling up. February is already filling up with stuff. And there's going to be loads more that gets announced for February probably, because February's just become one of them months that everyone releases in.
You actually want to deploy her? You cannot be serious.
Oh, hello. Well, this is going to be controversial.
She's been
Zaum.
shelved for 5 years.
These are the guys that
The
made
parties
Disco
marked her as a
Elysium,
failure.
if you didn't know.
To do it alone.
However,
squad is still
everyone
out
that
there.
actually made
I thought
Disco
they'd all been
Elysium
ripped to
has been
shreds.
fired or left
Probably.
or is in massive controversy,
But she can
and
scrape what's left of them back together.
it's a whole shit show there.
Lead them to their deaths all over again.
And what if she butchers it like last time?
We'll
Wow,
do what
this
we
is
always
looking
do.
very like
Throw more assets at the
Disco
government.
Elysium, huh?
We
Because that had
have
dice
empty
rolls and the right-hand side bar thing. I need to play Disco Elysium.
She's a pathetic, fragile embarrassment. And her methods are so unhinged.
But they get results, no?
Long-range missiles get results.
Show a little faith. We're at the end of history.
Like, this looks like it
Everything
could
that
just
could
be
go
Disco
wrong.
Elysium 2.
Already has.
Like, the art style is the same, everything looks the same. But obviously, it's a very Ship of Theseus situation, because it's got, like, 0 of the people that made Disco Elysium working on it. So, there is no way of knowing if it will be any good. I definitely need to get around to Disco Elysium at some point, though. I assume this is Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator remains very impressive, and also something I just will never care to touch. I feel like I would get bored after 30 minutes, but like it's impressive. Like they've modeled the whole world. Like that's fucking insane, incredibly impressive. But also, I just don't know. I feel like I'd get bored very quickly. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 coming 2025. That's funny. But that's the issue with putting the year of release as part of the title of your game if you're planning to port it later, because then it just feels like you're getting an outdated product.
Hostiles inbound. 100 meters in closing.
I got 2. East side.
Moving right to left.
I got 3 west side. Frame shoot. On the T of execute. 3, 2, 1. Execute.
Battlefield Studios.
The world as it's commonly known has crumbled.
October 10th, I think this is coming out.
Since the end of World War II.
I played the shit out of the beta, and I absolutely loved it, and I cannot wait to play the shit out of the actual game.
If they succeed, they will have secured the most strategic rock in the history of warfare. Want to help our friends take back this rock?
You're playing a dangerous game, no doubt about it. Wouldn't be Dago without insurmountable odds.
The whole world's gonna look different now. Just takes a little shake of perspective.
Gotta love a challenge.
every attack call.
Light him up!
The destruction is very impressive.
We gotta move! Woo! Hold on!
Kincaid will pay for this.
But we don't know how high it goes.
You trying to start a war with the CIA?
That is not the fucking question!
This is it. I know what I gotta do.
That looked pretty good. That looked pretty good for a campaign.
Hey everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
The reporting recently was that the campaign was kind of going through dev hell, but that did look pretty impressive. But trailers can obviously be
thanks to EA and Battlefield Studios
pretty
for that
misleading.
New look at the single
But
player
that did
campaign
look
for
pretty good for a
Battlefield 6.
single player
It launches
campaign.
October 10th on PS5.
But yeah, recent reporting was like this thing
Now,
is
let's
like
celebrate
so
one of my favorite games of all time, which is marking its 25th
fucked.
anniversary this year.
I don't know, fucked is maybe too strong a term, but it was like that it was really haphazardly being thrown together and not coming together in any cohesive way, I guess.
This PS5
was what the reporting
remaster
was.
is a
So we'll see how that turns
collaboration
out.
between
I don't know if I'll
Eidos
play that
Montreal
anyway. I
and
just want to play the multiplayer,
Studio
to be honest.
behind
But
remastered classics like Tomb Raider and Soul.
I might get to it. See how I feel.
And you can't do a damn thing about it.
You play as JC Denton,
Don't tell me you're going to wear your
an augmented operative working to uncover the truth.
Vision is augmented.
This new version adds enhanced visuals,
How about you
overhauled
finish
controls,
the
and
new
support
trilogy
for
of Deus
key
Ex games? Because I
PS5
would quite like to
features
play
haptic
the
feedback.
new Deus Ex games. But I know it was supposed to be a
Deus
trilogy
Ex
that they didn't
influenced a
finish, so
generation
I
of
don't want
RPGs
to
with its
play it
emphasis on
when I know
choice
it's
and
unfinished, you know?
No two playthroughs unfold the same. Deus Ex Remastered arrives on PS5 early next year. It's almost Halloween, and you know what they say, everyone's entitled to one good scare.
Halloween the game, great.
Death comes to Haddonfield.
This surely
in
won't be a
Halloween
fucking
the game, a tribute to the
phoned-in
John
piece of
Carpenter
shit.
classic. The team at IllFonic invites players to an asymmetrical horror sandbox where you can play as a civilian survivor or Michael Myers himself. In each game, it's up to you as survivors to save these hapless townfolk or to hunt them
Are people
down.
not just
as
going to go
Michael
and play
Myers.
Dead by Daylight instead?
He possesses unique abilities like shape
Like-
jump, allowing him to move around the map unseen and pop out where you'd least expect him.
Like, he's in Dead by
Playing
Daylight,
as
right?
a civilian, it's up to you to lead
And that is
townsfolk to
has,
safety,
like,
find a phone,
so
and
many
call the
years of
police for help.
updates and shit under his belt, as
Civilians
opposed
can
to
also
whatever this is
scavenge
going to
for gear and
be.
weapons
Surely
to help them survive
not as good at
when they
baseline.
inevitably cross paths with the unstoppable
I feel like you got a rough
Michael
job
Myers.
trying to convince
Become
people
the
to put down
boogeyman
that
or
to play
protect his
this.
victims when Halloween the game launches on September 8th, 2026.
Maybe if it's priced at like 30, maybe
Two big
people would
announcements
try
from
it.
11th Hour Games. First, their hit action RPG, Last Epoch, is in development for a PS5.
Heard
This
good things about
celebrated
Last
dungeon
Epoch
crawler is
from
known
people
for its
that are
extensive
into the
skill
genre.
Customization, deep and rewarding loot system, and massive time-traveling world. You'll battle through the past.
I remember when
taking down
Diablo
gods
4
and
was
toppling
in its
first
early days.
empires to save the world
People were
from its
saying
ruined
just play
future.
Last Epoch instead.
As for that second announcement, Last Epoch's first major expansion, Orobis, will arrive at the same time as the upcoming PS5 release.
That's a really cool key art. I really love that key art with the portal and the looming
The
god
Seven
figure
Deadly
and everything.
Sins
That was
Origin
great.
is an open-world RPG based on the beloved Japanese series, offering a vast single-player campaign and multiplayer areas where cooperation and exploration go hand in hand.
Your
Follow in the
goal
footsteps
is
of
to
Tristan,
commit every
Prince of
sin.
Britannia, and play an original
Become
story
the
you can
most debauched
experience
person
only in the game.
world.
Capture creatures, go fishing, cook your own meals, mine resources, and craft new items as you explore Britannia on your own. Or step beyond the open world to tackle dungeons with a team of up to 4 other players. In a multiverse that transcends time and space,
The multiverse?
original heroes join forces with beloved
You don't want to be talking
characters
about a
from the series
multiverse
to
these
embark
days,
on
man.
a
People are
grand
tired of
adventure.
a multiverse. People are sick of a multiverse.
Venture out alone or with friends when the Seven Deadly Sins Origin arrives on January 28th.
Sonic
Two iconic
Racing.
characters finally meet in Sonic Racing Cross
It's got
Worlds,
really
launching
good
on
reviews.
PS5 tomorrow.
People were loving the old Sonic Racing.
Mega Man and his trusty vehicle, the Rush Roadster, join the lineup as part of the Mega Man DLC pack that arrives early next year. But they're not alone. Proto Man also speeds into the pack.
This is going to show my lack of
Also
Mega Man
included is
knowledge,
a
I guess.
stunning
I've literally
reimagining
never heard of
Dr. Wily's
Proto Man.
Castle from the Mega Man series. Familiar sights and sounds will take players back to some of Mega Man's most memorable adventures. The Mega Man DLC pack comes to PS5 next year as part of the Season Pass and Digital Deluxe Edition.
Wait, I've definitely heard this
Early unlock
music before,
period
though.
is already underway, so Digital Deluxe
I don't
Edition
know where
owners
I've
can
heard this
get into
music. I guess
Sonic
it is,
Racing
that must be
Cross-Worlds
Mega Man
right
music,
now.
I assume? I don't know where I've heard it, because I've never
Up
played
next,
Mega Man, but
two announcements
I'm
from
sure I know
Koei
that
Tecmo
music.
Games, including a release date for Nioh 3.
A release date for Nioh 3? Oh, it'd be a shame if that leaked earlier today. Oh, wait, it did.
Who will be Shogun?
It did, in fact, leak
Why?
earlier today.
You'll never understand what it means!
I am Himiko. On my honor as queen, I shall defeat Hiroko.
My timeless friend, I trust you. Nothing will stop me from becoming Shogun.
So long as this dark radiance exists, my fights will continue.
I'm sure this looks great for the Nioh 1 and 2 enjoyers.
Prove their might.
Doesn't really do anything for me. I've never played Nioh 1 or 2, and I don't plan to. Not my thing.
To become Shogun that badly.
Maybe you don't want it enough. What makes a Shogun anyway?
Takachio! Strength and superiority are what make a Shogun, and I have both!
Strength alone is not enough to end this war.
But hey, for you Nioh enjoyers, hope it's a good one. And there's one of the ones I mentioned earlier that is stacking up in February. How the fuck are we already this close to 2026, man? The year just began, didn't it? Didn't it? Wasn't it just Christmas? Dynasty Warriors, I assume.
予定通り食の陣を炎に沈めます。反撃を開始するぞ。戦場ゆえ、武をもってお答えいたそう。俺が最強である。証明してくれるわ。
How many entries have there been now? Because they don't use numbers anymore, right? I don't know how many entries of Dynasty Warrior there have been in total now. But I think it's like a fucking lot, right?
Another world snuffed from existence.
Damn, get nuked, I guess. Oh, this is that,
Our focus.
Oh, what's it called?
Our true objective is to save this world.
Fuck, I know what this is, I can't remember the name. It's like the anime Souls-like sort of thing.
That tampering with history is strictly forbidden.
It's time I faced my past. Let's go.
God, it's really bugging me that I can't think of the name because I know it.
Today, you'll pay your dues!
That's the fucking one, Code Vein. January 30th. Well, it's not quite February. That is, you know, you're just out of that February window, so well done.
Back in June, we debuted Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, right here on State of Play.
And it releases
Today,
in 6
we're
days.
joined by the game's director, followed by news from other special guests who are joining us just as Tokyo Game Show kicks off in Japan.
皆さんこんにちは。Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles
This guy worked on the original FF Tactics back in the day, and he's now directing the remaster, remake, whatever it was. I guess remake because they lost the source code, didn't they? They had to remake it from scratch because they literally do not have the source code for the original.
皆様にお届けできることに我々もワクワクしています。フルボイスや難易度調整などファンの方はもちろん、これまで遊んだことがないプレイヤーの方にも快適に遊んでいただけるように様々な工夫を行いました。
Do not feign concern for me. I see your words for what they are.
どなたでも楽しんでいただける内容となっておりますので、ぜひ遊んでみてください。それでは発売をお楽しみに。
Looking forward to it. People have said that Tactics has one of the best stories that FF has ever made, so it's high praise. It's high praise. I'm looking forward to experiencing it. Just 6 days away.
Now then, shall we play?
設定タイム。アンクルさん、いよいよ発表できる時が来ました。はい。タイトル名はレッド・イット・ダイ・インフェルノです。
I see.
ということはレッド・イット・ダイの正統後継作品ってことですね。
はい。開発チーム頑張ってます。
I'd forgotten that this game existed. The original Let It Die.
ローグライトを軸に PVPVE の仕組みを取り入れた
A PVPVE system? What the fuck am I looking at?
プレイヤーは地獄門と呼ばれる
I'm good actually. You know what? I'm tuning out.
たくさんの恐ろしい
It's not for me.
他のプレイヤーのレイダーたちが入り乱れているフィールドを探索し、踏破を目指します。
You know what would be for me? Wolverine. Let's get some Wolverine in here, right? Because apparently Insomniac's Venom game, rumor is that's got delayed to 2027, and Wolverine is 2026. So, you know, I'd like to get a little look-see at that.
相変わらず理不尽だね。はい。レイダーたちは探索とボディの入れ替えを何度も何度も繰り
Any
返
of
し、
your big hitters, really, would be
一番強
great.
い自分を作り上げて、
You know,
どこまで
one
潜
of
れ
the
るかを競
main
うの
big
が醍醐
studios
味となっています。
that makes the stuff that you're really known
皆さん
for,
に
Sony, you know?
新たな面白さを
Just
感じて
any
も
of
らえる
them.
と嬉し
Pick
いで
one
す。
out of a hat and just show me what they're working on.
Alright. The start of a whole new world.
It's been a good while since we've heard anything out of Guerrilla either. I think it's been, well, was Forbidden West 2022? I think it was 2022, right? But then supposedly they're not really working on Horizon 3 at the moment. Like, that's in very early stages because they're mainly focused on a Horizon multiplayer game, which, sure, I guess. I don't think I'll play it, but I'm at least kind of curious to see what that'll look like. Very unique looking game here. Kind of crazy art style. Man, I really appreciate what it's going for artistically. Like, that is a really gorgeous art style. However, at the same time, I feel like that might be hard to look at for extended periods. But that is really cool. Chronoscript. That is really cool, but I do feel like that would get maybe a little hard to look at after a while.
デスコワークスディレクターの藤井智です。
集英社ゲームズプロデューサーの山本です。
完全新作クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンド世界初公開映像いかがでしたでしょうか。本作は洋館を訪れた編集者が終わらない物語が描かれた原稿用紙にとらわれてしまい、そこから脱出をする
We're 25 minutes in.
探索型 2D アクションアドベンチャーゲームとな
I
り
think
ます。
they said it was a 35-minute show, so there is only 10 minutes left.
奥の深いダークファンタジーとして
That is
皆さんに
not
お
much
届けでき
time.
る予定です。終わらない物語がテーマですが、開発はしっかりと終わらせます。
クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンドは2026年発売予定です。さらなる続報をお楽しみに。
Citizens of Pywell. Today, a new chapter in this land's history shall be written.
Is this,
by our own hand.
Okay, no, that's not what I was thinking.
Those who wield power to prey on the weak.
Oh, is this the fucking...
Men.
Is this the crazy
That
game?
is what it means.
Or am I thinking... No, maybe not.
The time has come to do what we believe to be right. Cliff, seek out your Greymane comrades. Uncover the truth that lies within. And let your heart speak.
Wait, maybe this was the crazy game. I can't remember its name.
All will come together as
But like one of the first trailers for it just showed like... It looked as though it had every single gameplay system ever.
Final battle. Fight! Fight for Pywell!
Your fight is not for revenge.
Okay, yeah, here's what I was thinking of. We hadn't... Okay, here's what I was thinking of, because for a while there it was just very medieval stuff and no fantasy, no sci-fi, nothing. Whereas in that original trailer, it had very fantasy and sci-fi shit, so I was like, am I imagining that this is the game I'm thinking of? But no. It finally started to show the crazy shit. March 19th. Wait, did it? Okay, there, Crimson Desert. I was like, did it even tell me what the name was? Crimson Desert, March 19th. Like, that looks fucking insane, right? There's so many, like, weird things going on there. I'm very intrigued. What is this? A new speaker? A new era in desktop gaming audio. Pulse Elevate wireless speakers. Oh boy, that's absolutely going to be copyright music, isn't it? What if I just talk over it quite loudly and hope that the fucking algorithm doesn't pick it up? Let's just talk over it, and YouTube, don't fuck me on this, don't fuck me on this, YouTube. I will never use these because A, I do not PC game, even though I do want to at some point, but B, when I do, I will probably stick with headphones because it's kind of a pain in the dick to set up an audio setup through speakers whilst also recording, because you don't want that audio to be doubled and come out through your speakers and hit the microphone and get like recorded on top of the actual game audio that is already being recorded, so yeah. Oh, that's cool that it can link with that. And it will definitely, they'll definitely have that link up with the PS6 as well, because the PS6 is supposed to have like a handheld version or something that's they're going to be working on. They're going to announce at the same time a like proper home console PS6 and also a handheld PS6. Like Switch style or something.
Hi everyone, I'm
probably
Brett
not
Austin.
literally switching, but probably a
that
separate
was your
product.
First look at the Pulse Elevate wireless
something that runs the
speakers,
same
which bring
games.
PlayStation audio and chat experience to your desktop with planar magnetic drivers and PlayStation Link wireless technology. Visit PlayStation blog for even more details.
Now, let's check in on what's next for PlayStation Plus. Up first,
I'd love to check in on what's next for Wolverine, personally, because there's like 5 minutes left, apparently.
Alan Wake 2 arrives just in time for spooky season, with Goat Simulator 3 and Cocoon rounding out the list.
With Goat Simulator 3 arriving just in time for spooky season. Cocoon is peak, though. I've played Cocoon, that's on the channel. Highly recommend it. Great game. Fantastic game. Hey, Abby.
You remember me. The Last of Us Day is this Friday, September 26th. As part of Naughty Dog and PlayStation's annual celebration of this beloved series,
we're going to continue to not release
the addition of the Last of Us Part 2
the multiplayer
to the
mode.
PlayStation Plus game catalog.
We don't let anybody stop us. Come
so funny that they were like,
For
we're
PS5
splitting the
members, this
multiplayer
includes
mode
The
off from
Last of Us
Last of Us 2,
Remastered,
right? We're going to
a
release it
definitive way to
separately.
experience Ellie
And
and
then
Abby's story,
years of work on it,
alongside
followed by
additions
just
like the
cancelling
roguelike
it.
survival mode,
It's like
No
fun.
Return.
Anyway, great game.
Our
Love
update
Last
to
of Us
the
2.
PlayStation Plus Classics catalog is extra exciting for fans of fighting games and the number 3. Tekken 3 from the original PlayStation and Soul Calibur 3 from the PS2 are coming to the service later this year.
Also arriving this year, another
Speaking of
all-time
fighting
classic
games,
from the
what about
PS2, Tomb Raider
Marvel
Anniversary.
Tokon Souls, whatever the fuck?
And up next, a special message from
What
the
about,
creator behind one of
new
PlayStation's
characters
most
for that?
iconic franchises.
Because it's been a long time since that got announced now, and they have not debuted a single new character, and people are starting to get a bit worried that the launch roster might be shit. Because if you've got a tag fighter that's 4 players on a team, then you need to have a lot of characters so that it doesn't get really samey.
本日はですね、皆さんにすごく素敵なアップデートをお伝えできることを大変嬉しく思います。この2025年の6月25
That is really
日
exciting
に
news, man.
なんとグランツリスモの
I would probably be more excited hearing this if it wasn't 4 minutes before the end of the presentation, and we still haven't seen anything from any of the big
この1億本を超えるってすごいことだ
hitters.
なって、作ってる僕らも思うんですけれども、この1億本を、超えたことを記念して、この年末にですね、僕らはグラントリスモ7の
To celebrate this achievement, we're going to release the update that would have happened anyway, even if we hadn't hit this milestone. You're welcome. It's not like they made a fucking whole update specifically for a milestone.
あるいは8台の新しい車であるとか、新しいサーキットエクスペリエンス、
That's
あるい
just
はデータローガンのフィー
nice
チャー、
happenstance for
そ
them.
れ以外のさまざまなゲームフィーチャーの大きなアップデートを予定しています。
I'm not gonna lie, I really don't understand people who get excited for like 8 new cars coming to a game that already has like 100 of cars. It's like, it's just another car, man. Like, I'm sure there's really fast, really good cars in the game already. So, another really fast, really good car being added, I'm just like, who cares? You know? Oh my god, it's a controller. What's different about this one? It's a God of War controller. 20th anniversary of God of War, huh? Are you doing anything other than a white controller with a red stripe on it? Anything else?
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
You have my attention. Yes! It's Wolverine! Why didn't I, as soon as I heard the gruff voice, I should have immediately thought, it's fucking Wolverine. What am I doing? What am I doing? I should have pogged on the spot. Delayed pogging.
I'm not a violent man.
Hell yes. Okay. It's a W state of play. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's fucking beautiful. Oh my god, yes. Oh, give it to me. Inject it straight into my veins. Preferably not with the Wolverine claws, though.
How far I run.
Yes.
Death's always waiting.
Oh, it's peak. Insomniac, you've done it again. Never stop cooking, Insomniac. Oh, nice. Mystique.
Because I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
Yeah, you are. Please give me a date. I will die happy if you just give me a date right now. Oh my god. Hello, Sentinel. Oh, okay. No date, just fall 2026. Well, that's immediately my most... Well, yeah, probably is my most excited game for next year. GTA 6 is also next year, which I am excited for, and it is going to be like the biggest launch of any game in history. But I'm probably more excited for Wolverine.
To us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics?
And the answer is fuck yes. Man, Insomniac's genuinely the best purchase Sony has
Working
ever made.
with Wolverine is interesting.
Insomniac is insane.
Part of the root to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime, and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett in
I don't think I know him. What else has he done?
That's not bad.
Shall I have a quick Google?
Works.
A live Google?
Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as it applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
Okay, the answer is
built around
not
staying
that
true
much.
To the
He's
Wolverine
JD Phoenix in Gears of War 4 and 5.
Insomniac stamp on that? How do we
That's where I would know him from most.
Creativity, but still give something new and fresh that fans are going to be excited about.
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
How is... Wait, did this get announced already that he was playing Wolverine? Because him being Wolverine is already on his Wikipedia page. And I looked this shit up 5 seconds after they just announced it. How is that already there, unless this was announced previously?
Goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop, and you can see the breadth of Madripoor and Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance, Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's Wolverine is the blood. The blood tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
God, it's so good.
Wolverine's combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played, that's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's dynamic, it's rough-edged.
You notice it doesn't look like our past games. It has a sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
One
nice.
Of the cool things
I'm fucking hyped, man. W State of Play for this alone. there was a few other good things in here as well, but it's all about
We've been in a
Wolverine for
creative
me.
collaboration with
That's the game
Insomniac
of
Games
show
and
for sure.
PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always the goal, making games that are timeless.
I mean, I
think
agree,
fans are gonna be excited,
but it feels a
but
bit
I'm also
weird
really
when you
excited
say,
about it,
yeah,
so I'm really
we've
proud
made
of
some
what
of the
we
greatest
made.
superhero
We are
games of all
focused on
time. It
making
feels a
the
bit like
best
ego,
Wolverine
even though I
game
do
ever.
agree.
On behalf of everyone at
But, like,
Insomniac
maybe don't
Games
say it like that.
and the Wolverine team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
Cool. So that's them confirming it will not be at Game Awards. That is some good fucking box art. They'll show us more in spring and then it releases in fall. So it's probably like a year today. Will we have played it a year today? Will it already be out a year today? It is possible. It is maybe even probable. If not, then it would be very, very soon to a year today. Cool, that is it. This is the ending sizzle reel then. Good stuff. Saros obviously looks cool. I'm sure a lot of people will be excited about Nioh. That Crimson Desert continues to look pretty insane. And, yeah, Wolverine, man. Flight Simulator continues to look like a simulator of flight.
Fight will continue.
cool. Good shit, good shit. I assume there's not going to be any additional thing coming up here. We can probably just pause it now. Yeah, thanks for watching. Alright, there we go. Good stuff. I would call that a very solid state of play. I would rate that a solid... I mean, just for Wolverine alone, it's like an A on the old the old Jeff Keighley post-stream poll that he always puts out. I will click on the A button for this one, because that Wolverine look was fantastic. I'm greatly looking forward to that. And yeah, I guess that wraps it up for today. There's probably not going to be any other streams. I don't think Xbox has got anything planned. Sony's not going to have anything planned in the near future after this, obviously. We just had a Direct recently. So the next big reaction is going to be the Game Awards, I think. Barring any random thing coming out of the blue. The next big reaction is the Game Awards. How are we already? So close. We're only like 2 months and a few days away from the game. Like 2 months, 2 weeks away from Game Awards. And what a fucking Game Awards it's going to be, because this year has seen such an insane amount of like 90 or higher rated games. It's more than I can ever remember in any previous year. Like, it's been insane. I'm still rooting for Expedition 33 personally. That's still my game of the year, I think, but there has been a lot of games that are in contention for my game of the year, and I'm sure for many of yours as well. And like, just goddamn man, what a year. What a crazy year for games. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed. If you have, you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the video around if you can, I would really appreciate that. And I will see you for some other reaction, probably Game Awards, in just a couple of months' time. Thanks for watching. See you then.